And we are back with part 7. I still have William with me.
Hi guys! So let's see. Here's Hanako, but we haven't been paying attention at all to these videos, so what's happening now?
I think we're going to have lunch with Hanako and then go help Lily with whatever preparation she needs for, the festival that's coming up. That I don't think we've even mentioned up till this point.
Yeah, I think they're going to be helping Kenji with the banner, right?
Yeah. Because
Okay.
Kenji is one of the only people that has sight in the sight-impaired classroom.
Yeah.
So he's in charge of painting stuff.
So that's where we are now.
Yeah.
So when are you aiming for winding up with either Lily or Hanako?
I end up on Lily's path, because like I said, I think it's the golden ending, with the extra scene and everyone's happy, because Sazeo doesn't screw them over.
I think Lily was meant to be the real ending, even though Lynn is infinitely superior.
Well, Lily was originally Lily's original concept was essentially the ultimate Mary Sue. Nothing wrong with her, and that ended up being so boring that they decided to try and remake her character.
Yeah,
but then they went too far the other way and tried to meet in the middle.
Like, in the final, her character really is the Mary Sue. Oh, have you ever read Grid 1?
What's that?
Grid 1 is like one of the earliest versions of Katawa Shoujo. Like, it's so bad, and at one point, Lily refers to Emmy and Rin as, get ready for this, because she refers to them as the Stumps twins.
Oh, I remember seeing you post that on Tumblr.
Yeah, it's just like, when I read that, I was like, what? Did that really just happen? Like, I completely flipped my shit, because...
It's so out of character!
It's so not really. Like, reading through Grid 1, that was an eye-opening experience.
That's when you know that it is made from 4chan. It's made from people that hang out on the worst place on the internet.
Oh yeah. Oh, like at one point in Act 1 when he's in the hospital, he actually he's like a little 5-year-old. Like, he starts talking about how he thinks he'll have this big parade when he gets back to school. And then when he's told that he's not actually going back to his school, he's just like, but my parade? And it's just like, what the hell is wrong with you?
So he was as devoid from reality as Vin was.
But then, after he's done moping about his parade, he's just like, oh yeah, I'm super excited to go to this new school because fuck all my old friends. They didn't come to me at the hospital ever. It's just like he has no angst about going to the Yamako at all. Except for the fact that he doesn't get his parade.
Well, he might have been genre savvy and it's just like, yeah, I'm probably in some manga or something, and if I go to a new school, I'll get all the babes. Which, he is right, but...
That's exactly what happened.
Yeah, but, he can show some human emotions.
Yeah.
Also, sometimes he doesn't get all the babes, and he ends up falling off a roof. Or attacked by the feminists.
And here's Kenji. This is one of the few scenes where Kenji is actually tolerable.
Okay, I know everything Kenji says is really offensive or mind-numbingly painful to some people, but in every path he actually does offer Hiseo some sort of advice or offers to talk with him whenever when the path goes into its more depressing territory. So he is a good guy, kinda.
Wow.
He can be a good guy. Okay. Yeah.
Kenji is an interesting character. Have you seen that one video where it's like, it's a fan-made video, and it's like a continuation of of the Kenji route at the end of Act 1. After Kenji supposedly pushes Cell off the roof, he, like, rebuilds him like RoboCop, and uses him as an ultimate weapon against the feminist movement. It's just like...
It's so beautiful.
And then there's a bit where Rin has chainsaws attached to her arms, or what's left of them, and...
Flamethrower Hanako!
Oh yeah, that was... Why would you give Hanako a flame for the horrible thing?
Because if you're gonna go extreme, you might as well go balls to the wall, insane. There is no middle ground. It's either you're tame or you're balls to the wall. Nothing else will work. So yeah, stuff that's actually happening in the video.
Yeah, let's see if we can offer some commentary on that, because, I mean, not that talking about other shit isn't fun, but I mean, we're just kind of, like, we're completely neglecting the fact that there is, in fact, things happening. So let's see what's happening. They've just finished the banner, it looks like, and
everyone's happy. Yay!
There's everyone's favorite waifu.
I don't know which one you're talking about.
You know, it really could be either of them, but I was actually referring to Lily.
I don't know. Judging by the amount of fan art, I'm pretty sure Hanako is everyone's favorite waifu.
Yeah, but I don't know.
But then again, Lily was the Mary Sue originally.
Yeah. Although...
But then there are some people that think Shizune is the best girl. And I respect your opinion, but you must know,
like,
opinions can be wrong sometimes.
Yeah, like, Shizune is great, but her route is just so deplorably bad.
And now next part, we'll go on about why Shizune's route is so horribly bad.
Didn't we already do it?
In every single part we've done. Heck,
Yeah, pretty much.
Even in the parts before you showed up, I actually talked about how I didn't like Shizune's route, and I just wouldn't do it no matter what.
Yeah, so,
yeah.
Surprise, surprise, this is actually a video series about how much everybody hates Shizune, and if you don't hate Shizune, then you're wrong.
No, I'm going to defend her. I do like her character, she just is a boring path.
Yeah, her character is fun, but her path is just... gouge my eyes out with the sword. That's how boring it is.
I don't know, why would you gouge your eyes out? It seems like a lot harder than just hitting escape and going to the main menu. Just play through Act 1 again. It's not that long.
Don't question my logic.
Also, now, I've realized something. I think we're almost at the end of Act 1. We're at Part 7. I'm pretty sure there's about 15 parts that I've recorded. Meaning that
wow.
Act 1 is half of the videos.
Why is Act 1 so long?
It's because I was recording in 20-minute intervals. Later I move up to 30 minutes.
Yeah,
And
wait,
it works so much.
Does this video series go through the entirety of Lily's route?
Yeah.
Do you have video series for the other girls as well?
I'm planning on doing them, but not at the moment.
Alright.
Though that being said, I'm pretty sure I did make a joke version of one, where I just kind of skipped through everything just to get to the credits. Now, I'm not going to upload that, because, well, I'm just going to explain what I was going to do. I was going to do that for Shizune's route, but I noticed that I was missing one scene that you can only get if you get the choice between Shizune's route and Emi's route. I accidentally ended up on Emi's route because the option to choose between them didn't show up, and so I just skipped through that because I was too lazy to go through Act 1 again. So yeah. That's my contrib. That's what I did.
Alright, so,
I might
looks
upload
like
that video eventually. Eventually.
Eventually.
That being said, the only thing I didn't skip was the credits. Because I realized partway through recording it that the credits change depending on which path you take.
Wait, do they?
Yeah, it shows concept art and just different sprites throughout development while the credits roll.
Alright then, I'll have to go through that again because, like, I don't even think I watched the credits the first time around.
Oh, why would you do that? People worked hard on this game. Even if one of them, I'm pretty sure, is like Anonymous 77 or something like that. They worked hard on this,
like,
and they deserve to let you know that
don't
they did
all
this.
the names in the credits appear as, like, their internet URLs and such?
Like their username and stuff.
Yeah, their usernames. I mean, like, what does watching the credits even mean? You're just looking at a bunch of pointless URLs.
Well, it's kind of like they worked on this, so I might as well take a little bit of time out of my busy schedule to at least see who did everything during this
This
game
is true.
I
I
love.
suppose next time I read through it, I'll watch the credits.
That's also
Because
another.
I do appreciate Four Leaf Studios.
That's
Like,
also another thing. If you ever record anything, I don't care what, keep the credits in at the end, because those people worked on whatever you're recording. They better get credit for that. And that's the easiest way to do that. Just put the credits in. You don't even need to do research then.
I suppose I should look at the credits, because I do appreciate Four Leaf Studios. I really do. They're wonderful people. I mean, they banded together for the sole purpose of creating this beautiful work of art, and then they just went their separate ways. Like, it's art for art's sake, and that's what I really love about humanity.
It can do that. Though sometimes it's also a bit of a dick.
Yeah.
I will point to the rest of 4chan to prove my point. Matter of fact,
Yeah,
I think this game is a perfect representation of humanity. Everyone is shit,
Yeah.
except for a few selective people.
Oh, and here's Kenji again. This is another song, another part of the soundtrack that it's so, it suits him perfectly well, so I understand. But even still,
It's bizarre.
almost,
It's weird. It's not meant to fit with everything else. It's perfect for him.
yeah.
It's perfect for Harry Potter.
Yeah. He does look like Harry Potter, doesn't he?
Yeah. That's why part 2 was called Legally Potter. Is it part 2 or was it part 3? I think it's part 2. I don't even remember what my own videos are called.
For shame. For shame. Why the hell is he wearing a scarf? Isn't it like midsummer?
I'm pretty sure it's to hide his face when he goes outside.
Yeah, but it's just like midsummer in Japan, wearing a jacket and a scarf.
He is a brave man, even though he's a complete paranoid schizophrenic. Actually, no, I don't think he's schizophrenic. Sorry, my bad. I know he's paranoid, though. Incredibly paranoid.
Oh, absolutely paranoid.
Close curtains. Forward snipers. Oh, right. Oh, I missed one of these great dialogue things. I'm pretty sure it's in this conversation. Oh, besides this one. Do you want some lip balm? I bought 2 accidentally because I thought they were selling individual AA batteries.
I love that thing. It's like, you idiot. Why would they start selling individual batteries? That's my question for you, Kenji.
I don't know. This is also the same guy that said, yeah, I go outside now because I have a hat. Unaware that he's not wearing a hat. See, I just love him for everything he says because it doesn't make sense.
Right? In real life, you would want to strangle him, but
I don't
in
know.
the game,
I sometimes like to hang out with people like that if they're so far gone, just so I can laugh at everything they say. I know I'm a horrible person, but I don't care. I find it too funny. Matter of fact, I actually know someone that... Okay, I want you to brace yourself for this, because this is the ultimate conspiracy theory right here. This is gonna blow
Okay.
everything else out of the water.
Alright, hit me.
There is a legion of evil lizard Jews that live under the White House that control all the governments in the world.
Evil lizard Jews?
Yes.
That's beautiful.
And
The just...
now that was my dad that said that, and he said that with complete and utter seriousness. He truly believes that.
These are the reasons why I love the human race, because the things we come up with, it's awe-inspiring, honestly.
One day I'll make something that involves the evil lizard Jews. I'm gonna try and make them the good guys. Just to mess with my dad.
You know?
What?
I'm going to tuck this away in my head for later consideration.
Just spread it around. Make it the most well-known conspiracy on the internet.
This is one scene that I really just don't get. Because, like, it happens in literally, no matter what decisions you make, no matter which route it's... Because at this point, it's pretty clear you're going to wind up with either Lily or Hanako. But we still go through this whole scene with Rin and Emmy on the roof.
Well,
It's just like...
well, it's to be fair, they were introduced last. So, you don't... So, essentially, it's to introduce the characters to you. But since this is the last, essentially, lunchtime in the game before you're set on a certain path, you gotta learn the characters at some point. Which this is also something else I don't like about this. If you'll notice, Vin's dialogue is actually a little bit off from her actual character.
What do you mean?
Like, for starters, you can actually understand what she's saying. Not all of it, but a fair bit of it.
This is true.
I'm pretty sure that's caused because when the demo was released, which was all of Act 1, I'm pretty sure, they just didn't change the dialogue when the full version came out. They did change sprites, especially for Emmy. She got a complete, not a redesign. That's also why some of her artwork looks a little rushed.
Oh yeah, in the pre-release, I saw Emmy's sprite, and
It's
it was
different.
like I was genuinely afraid because like it didn't even look real. Like I felt like I was looking at like it was going into the realm of the what's the word I'm looking for? The uncanny valley. Just like she looked like an android that was trying to be human.
Damn, now I want that to be an option in the game. Just set that sprite for the whole game.
Oh man, I couldn't deal with that. Like I couldn't take anything happening in that room seriously.
Someone out there, if you can somehow mod this game, do that for me. Please, I will pay you. I don't even want to change. I just want to be the same sprite throughout the whole thing. That way you can never see what facial expression it is. Like, you just read it. I know the dialogue says she's angry, but she's smiling at me. What? Wait, did we just break up? I don't know!
Oh, that's the end of the video. Looks
Oh.
like he once again managed to completely avoid discussing what's happening in the video.
It's only Act 1. No one cares about Act 1. Nothing interesting happens in it.
Fair enough. Alright guys, see you next time.
See yous!